Hello all, welcome back to Stories from History, where we go over interesting stories from history, whether that's about people, places or events. If it's an interesting story from history, we are willing to tell it. And today, I thought I'd talk about one of the most important stories to tell in history, mainly the story of the Byzantine Empire, which is the story of Rome's forgotten survival, because people love to talk about the fall of Rome and those type of topics, but not enough information is actually given to the other half of the Roman Empire that survived for 1,000 years and had such an impact on the whole world and how it's built, that is possibly on the level of the original Roman Empire, if not more. Hotly debated. But without further ado, let's get into the story of the Byzantine Empire and the forgotten survival of Rome. Because when most people think of the Roman Empire, they imagine legions marching across Europe, emperors in marble palaces, and gladiators fighting in the Colosseum. And then they imagine it all coming to an end in the year 476 AD, when the Western Roman Empire collapsed. But that is only half of the story, because Rome did not truly disappear. In the East, it survived for almost 1,000 years. And this Eastern Roman world would become known to history as the Byzantine Empire. Its people did not call themselves Byzantines, they called themselves Romans. They believed they were the continuation of the Roman Empire, with a Roman emperor, Roman law, Roman traditions, and a capital city that became one of the greatest cities in the world, Constantinople. The city was founded by the Emperor Constantine in the 4th century and built on the old Greek city of Byzantium. Its location was almost perfect. Constantinople sat between Europe and Asia, controlling the waters between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. Trade routes passed through, armies marched towards it. Empires dreamed of conquering it. For centuries, it was one of the richest, most powerful, and most heavily defended cities on earth. Massive walls protected it from invasion. Churches, palaces, markets, libraries, and monuments filled the city. And at its heart stood the Hagia Sophia, one of the most extraordinary buildings of the medieval world. The Byzantine Empire was Roman, but it was also different from ancient Rome, because over time, Greek became more important than Latin. Christianity became central to imperial identity. The emperor was not just a political ruler, but also a defender of the faith. The empire became a fusion of Roman government, Greek culture, and Orthodox Christianity. And it was that mixture that made Byzantium unique. It was ancient and medieval at the same time. It preserved Roman traditions while transforming it into something new. One of the greatest Byzantine emperors was Justinian I, who ruled in the 6th century. Justinian dreamed of restoring the old Roman Empire. Under his command, Byzantine armies reconquered parts of North Africa, Italy, and southern Spain. And for a moment, it seemed like Rome might be reborn. Justinian also ordered the creation of the Corpus Juris Civilis, a massive collection of Roman law that would influence legal systems for centuries. He rebuilt the Hagia Sophia after riots devastated Constantinople. When the building was completed, Justinian is said to have declared, "Solomon, I have surpassed you." But Justinian's reign also revealed the limits of Byzantine power. Because wars were expensive, plagues devastated the population, and holding on to the old Western provinces proved incredibly difficult. After Justinian, the empire faced wave after wave of enemies. Persians in the east, Slavs and Avars in the Balkans. Later, Arab armies exploded out of the Arabian Peninsula and conquered huge territories from the Byzantines, including Syria, Egypt, and North Africa. And these were devastating losses. Egypt had been one of the empire's richest provinces. Syria was vital to its eastern defenses. North Africa had helped feed the empire. By the 8th century, Byzantium was smaller, poorer, and under constant pressure. But it survived. And that survival is one of the most impressive parts of Byzantine history. The empire adapted. Its armies changed. Its government changed. Its economy changed. Instead of controlling the entire Mediterranean, Byzantium became a more compact but resilient empire centered on Anatolia, the Balkans, and Constantinople. The Byzantines became masters of defense, diplomacy, intelligence, and survival. They used gold, marriage alliances, religion, espionage, and strategies to keep enemies divided. They understood that an empire did not always have to defeat every enemy directly. Sometimes survival meant negotiation. Sometimes it meant bribery. And sometimes it meant waiting for enemies to destroy each other. But even Byzantine patience could not last forever. Over the centuries, the empire was weakened by constant war, religious division, civil conflict, and the loss of rich provinces. Then in 1204, disaster struck when Western Crusaders attacked and sacked Constantinople during the Fourth Crusade. The empire was restored in 1261, but it never truly recovered. By the 1400s, Byzantium was a shadow of its former self, surrounded by the rising Ottoman Empire. Constantinople still had its legendary walls, but the world had changed. Gunpowder and cannons could now break defenses that had stood for centuries. And in 1453, Sultan Mehmed II captured the city. The last Byzantine emperor, Constantine XI, died defending it. The Roman Empire was finally over, but Byzantium's influence survived. It preserved Greek and Roman knowledge, shaped Orthodox Christianity, influenced law, diplomacy, art, architecture, and helped pass classical learning into the Renaissance. Its legacy lives on in churches, legal traditions, political ideas, and the cultures of Eastern Europe and the Mediterranean. The Byzantine Empire was not just the end of Rome, it was the bridge between the ancient world and the modern one. And I think that is a nice place to end our discussion of the Byzantine Empire. I believe the Byzantine Empire is, as much as it's spoken about, it's still underrated. I believe the Republic and the Roman Empire in Rome, the western side, gets a lot more kind of discussion, but I think the Byzantine Empire's contribution to modern society is extremely underrated, and that's why I thought I'd make a video today. So if you enjoyed, please like, please subscribe, please comment, keep reading, keep studying, keep loving history, and without further ado, Stories from History, signing out.